Hello, it's Linda here, and I'm going to show you two different ways to do a slip knot. So this slip knot is the basic starting point of most crochet patterns. Some crochet patterns start with an adjustable loop at the center, and the adjustable loop is actually the first part of a slip knot. So excuse me. So I'm going to show you two different ways of doing a slip knot. And so one thing that's really important when doing a slip knot is to be aware of which end you're using. So there's an end that's the end, and then there's an end that's attached to the ball. So that's this one here. Here's my big ball of yarn. Okay, which I'm actually going to put on the other side of me, just to make it a bit easier. Okay, so in the Homely Lass pattern, sometimes I'll tell you how long of an end to leave. Like for instance with the Melbourne snood, it's 20 centimeters, so you just measure that with your tape measure. Okay, so now this is one way of doing a slip knot, and so cross over your yarn like that. Leave a 20 centimeter end. For example, if you're doing the Melbourne snood, cross over your yarn, and you want the end, the cut end, to be on the bottom of the crossed over loop. So you can see this end here is on the bottom here. So do that. And then with the end that's attached to the ball, make another loop that comes up and under the other loop, the loop that you just made. So it's like a loop inside the loop, you could say. So we'll do that again. There's the loop. The end that's under is the cut end, and then pull up a loop like that from the ball end like that. And then what you need to do is hold on here, hold on to the cut end, and hold on to the loop that you made within the loop that's attached, using the end that's attached to the ball. Hold on to the loop and then pull on the loop that's attached to the cut end, so like that. So that original loop gets smaller, and so that is the slip knot. And then the thing to check is that your slip knot is adjustable, very important, and the end that the side of the loop that goes up and down is the end that's attached to the ball. So that will that's important, because otherwise when you're crocheting you run out of yarn really quickly. Okay, I'm just going to show you how to do that again, and then we'll do a second way. So leave your end, so i.e. for the Melbourne snood, leave at least 20 centimeters, and then make a loop. So just flat on the table in front of you, and you want the end that's attached to the ball to be so I've done that wrong. You want the end that's attached to the cut end, to be on the bottom. So just make sure the cut end, this one here, is on the bottom, the ball end is on top. Then make a loop within the loop you've already made, like that. And that's made using the end that's attached to the ball. Then hold on to that loop, and then hold on to the cut end, and then pull the cut end down. There you go. And so you've got an adjustable slip knot there, and you can check that the end it's the side of the loop that's attached to the side side of the loop that makes it adjustable, goes up and down, is attached to the ball. So another way of doing that, I was actually taught this way by one of my students, and I really love how simple it is to, so cut end again, so leave 20 centimeters, for example, at the end if you're making the Melbourne snood. So cut end and lie that across your hand like that. So at the top of that hand is the end that's attached to the ball. And then wrap that around your hand. So wrap that around your hand like that. So if you turn it over, that's what it looks like. And so I've wrapped using the end that's attached to the ball. Okay, so we've done that. Then flip the hand over here. So this is the back of my hand. And so this end here is the one that's attached to the ball. And just make a loop under the other piece of yarn that's on the back of your hand. So just go like that. And so hold on to here. And then pull your hand out of this little contraption here and hold onto, I've done that wrong, look at that, you can see it's falling apart. Still, that doesn't work at all. So I've told you something wrong, so we'll do that again. So leave an end, so if you're making the Melbourne snood, leave about 20 centimeters. Put that on your hand like that. Now, let's see how we go. So this is the end attached to the ball. Put it across the back of your hand and then put it back up here. And then, so let's, hold on. It does work. Okay, cool. I've worked out what's wrong, what I was doing wrong, I think. Yep, okay, here we go. So leave your end. See, this is the joy of crocheting, remembering. Okay, deep breath. Let's do this. Okay, lie the yarn over your hand. If you're doing the Melbourne snood, make it about 20 centimeters long, the end. Wrap the yarn around your hand like this. And so on the palm, there's two bits parallel. On the other side, now you want to do, so this is the end that's attached to the ball. You want to put that under this bit that's around your hand that way. So go like that. So how I showed you before, which was wrong and fell apart instantaneously, I was doing the loop that way. So from the fingers going back up, and that fell apart because it just wasn't holding on to anything. So this one here, and you need to do the loop this way. So from the I suppose the knuckle or the hand, the wrist side, and put the loop through that way. So this loopy bit is on the side of my fingers. Now hold the top of that loop there. Gently pull your hand out and then pull this end here. And that tightens it up. And then just do the sanity check that the side, the adjustable bit that makes it go up and down is on the end that's attached to the ball. So let's do that again. Here we go. So put the yarn over your palm like this. And if you're doing the Melbourne snood, this is 20 centimeters long. Okay, so yarn over your palm, cut end down towards the bottom. Wrap the yarn around your hand like this and hold it. So you've got two pieces lying over your palm, one bit going around the back. Then turn your hand around, and with the yarn, you want to make a loop under this bit of yarn. But we do the loop so it goes from the wrist towards the fingers. So wrist under there towards the fingers, and this is a little loop, which is actually the loop that the crochet hook will go into. You could actually, it's a bit hard actually, you can put the crochet hook through it to hold on to it and pull your hand out, and then using this other end, hold on to that, pull this tight. There you go, and I can see, I do the sanity check, and even as a crocheter, when I start a crochet project, I check this. You adjust the loop, and the end that goes up and down is the end that's attached to the ball. So I hope that's helped you, and if you've got any questions, please let me know. I'll talk to you later. Bye.